Welcome back to Melanated Menopause Unlocked. This is your safe space, your soft space, and your sacred space for truth, science, culture, and sisterhood. I'm your host, Sharon Harris Rodriguez. You know, I always say we deserve education, community, and care that truly reflects our lived experience. And the more I learn, the more I see how uniquely our bodies respond during this season. So today, I'm walking you through the top 5 health risks for melanated women in midlife and what I personally do to protect my peace, my health, and my longevity. But before we jump in, if you're looking for comprehensive information for your perimenopause and menopause journey, visit our website, melanatedmeno.com, where you'll find our Melanated Menopause Toolkit. Now, this powerful toolkit includes all you need to know about this journey, questions for your doctor, a journal, and an amazing section on culturally rooted recipes. This ebook is filled with all the information you need to support your transition and beyond. It also makes a fantastic gift. There will be a slide at the end of this episode with everything that you need to know. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get into this episode. This is one that you might want to grab your journal, a cup of tea, or simply settle into a quiet moment for yourself. We're going to go in deep, and we're here for this. Let's jump in. When it comes to melanated women, do you know what the number one threat is? Cardiovascular disease and menopause can help magnify that risk. So let's explain a little bit about what's going on. As estrogen declines, our blood pressure can rise, our arteries can stiffen, and our cortisol levels, already elevated from a lifetime of navigating stress, bias, survival, Karens, you name it, can push our hearts into overdrive. For many of us, this risk isn't talked about enough, and we're told about hot flashes, mood swings, sleep changes, but not always about how menopause impacts the heart. So I want to share with you what I do personally to honor my heart during this season. I monitor my blood pressure weekly. My heart, your heart, deserves attention. I also fill my plate with heart-loving foods, including berries, greens, nuts, salmon, olive oil. Now, movement is a non-negotiable. Even 10 minutes a day counts. Do whatever you can. I advocate for myself at every medical appointment. I ask for my labs, I ask for explanations, and I ask for clarity. And most importantly, I've learned to protect my peace like my life depends on it, because it does. As melanated women, our hearts carry so much. We carry history, resilience, responsibility. We carry trauma. And we carry love. This season calls us to listen deeper, to pause more often, to make room for rest. Your heartbeat is not just a rhythm. It's your lifeline. It's your legacy. It's your inspiration and your aspirations. So next, let's talk about metabolic health. What do I mean by metabolic health? I'm talking about diabetes, blood sugar imbalance, insulin resistance. These are conditions that impact melanated women at nearly double the rate, and menopause often makes this picture a lot more complex for us. So again, as estrogen drops, belly fat becomes more stubborn, blood sugar becomes more unpredictable, and the body becomes a little less responsive to insulin. So now when you combine that with generational stress or sleeping less because of night sweats or anxiety, your blood sugar reacts before you even finish your morning tea. So, here's how we can manage metabolic wellness. Shift to a low glycemic lifestyle, not restrictive, but intentional. Pair carbs with protein or fiber to slow down glucose spikes. Hydrate with water and electrolytes because dehydration can trigger cravings and fatigue. Monitor fasting glucose levels regularly. And be intentional about downtime, especially sleep. Because when you sleep, everything in your body calms down. As we talk about weight, insulin resistance, and the heightened diabetes risk so many melanated women face in midlife, I want to pause and acknowledge the tools available to us because we deserve options, we deserve clarity, and we deserve to know. And most often, these options are not even offered to us. First, let's talk about hormone replacement therapy or HRT. Now, for some women, especially those with significant shifts in estrogen and progesterone, HRT can make a meaningful difference. Estrogen helps regulate how our bodies store fat, how we use glucose, how hungry we feel, how well we sleep, and even how active we are. When estrogen drops, our metabolism slows and insulin sensitivity changes, which means weight gain around the midsection becomes easier and diabetes risk rises. For women who are appropriate candidates, HRT can support metabolic balance, reduce abdominal fat accumulation, improve insulin sensitivity, and give the body back a sense of equilibrium. This is not a magic bullet, but for the right woman with the right monitoring, it can be a game changer. Now, I also want you to realize that HRT is not offering you as much estrogen as your body is used to producing. It's only going to give you a fraction, but enough to help you feel better and enough to help mitigate the symptoms that you're having. Next, let's talk about the integrative lens. This is where many of us feel most at home. This includes nutrition that supports blood sugar stability, anti-inflammatory herbs, strength training for muscle mass, magnesium for metabolic calm, vitamin D for hormonal balance, and adaptogens that support cortisol and energy regulation. This approach looks at the whole woman, her culture, her stress, her sleep, her lifestyle, her environment, and says, let's stabilize the system so weight cravings and blood sugar aren't fighting you. And finally, we have our GLPs, such as Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, Zepbound. These medications are powerful tools for women who are dealing with insulin resistance, prediabetes, or obesity that's affecting their quality of life. They slow digestion, reduce appetite, improve insulin sensitivity, and have been shown to significantly reduce the risk of diabetes, especially in women in midlife. What I tell women is GLPs aren't a shortcut, they're a support system. So when they're paired with nutrition, movement, stress management, and where appropriate HRT, they can help reset metabolic patterns that have felt impossible to shift on our own. So when we talk about weight and diabetes risk during menopause, this is about options, not shaming. This is about science and not stereotypes. And most importantly, melanated women are finally getting access to the full landscape of care. Mastering your metabolic health is possible with intention and advocacy, and you must be as in tune with your labs, how you feel, and what you feel you need. Now let's go deeper into a topic that is incredibly personal for us as melanated women. We experience fibroids, endometriosis, reproductive cancers, hysterectomies, and ovarian issues at disproportionate rates. And too often, we are dismissed. Our pain is minimized, our symptoms are chalked up as normal or imaginary or in our head, and many conditions, including rare ovarian tumors like granulosa cell tumors, which I personally faced, go undetected for years because they grow slowly and quietly. So, here's how we can protect our reproductive health with intention. First, we're not going to wait for symptoms to become emergencies. They need to be responded to early. Next, we're going to ask for imaging, ultrasounds, CT scans, MRIs when something feels off. Access your health records and review the results personally. Most doctors have a portal that you can have access to where your health records are kept. This is the same if you're going to a lab for a blood test or radiology. Now, we really need to ask questions to understand any pathology reports line by line. Don't leave anything unspoken. All right, now next, tracking the hormonal and family history is going to be really key. And listen to your intuition because your body has never lied to you. Our womb story holds joy, trauma, creativity, loss, and rebirth. But it should never hold silence. Your pain's not imaginary, your instincts are not dramatic, and your wellness deserves advocacy. Okay, so now we're going to shift to bone health. This is something many melanated women don't get warned about. So doctors often assume that we're naturally protected from osteoporosis, but after menopause, the story changes. Bone density can drop sharply if we're not intentional. And because doctors rarely screen us proactively, many melanated women are diagnosed late after a fracture or after a fall. So here's what we can do to support our bone health. Request a DEXA scan, not when you think you need one, but because you deserve a baseline. Include calcium-rich and magnesium-rich foods in your diet daily. Take vitamins D3 and K2 to help with absorption, and incorporate weights or resistance training weekly, even 10-minute sessions. Bone health isn't just about aging. It's about movement, independence, and longevity. So in this new chapter, we should be strengthening, evolving, and preparing our bodies for the vibrant years ahead. So the last health risk is the one that hides in plain sight: chronic stress and cortisol imbalance. For melanated women, stress is not occasional. It's woven into our cultural and social fabric. We carry generations of responsibility, caretaking roles, workplace pressure, community leadership, and emotional labor, all while being under-supported. When menopause arrives, this level of stress is going to hit us differently. It magnifies anxiety, sleep disruption, weight gain, mood swings, and burnout. So here's how we can honor our mental and emotional wellness. Let's start our mornings slowly with rituals that can calm our spirit. They may be meditations, they may be affirmations, they may be something with a spiritual context. Practice deep breathing throughout the day, especially after stressful interactions. Surround yourself with a community that understands your journey. This is exactly why we have the Melanated Menopause Alliance, where we can sit and we can talk and we can listen and we can just be in our space without judgment, and it's a safe community. Embrace softness and allow rest without guilt. And let go of the pressure to be everything to everyone. And I'm going to say that again. Let go of the pressure to be everything to everyone. We as melanated women do way too much, and it's time that we stop. Your nervous system deserves care, your mind deserves peace, and your soul deserves softness. So as we close today's episode, here's what I want you to remember. We are in a stage of reconnecting with our bodies. We are reclaiming our energy. This is a redefining of boundaries, your voice, and your wellness. As melanated women, we are writing a brand new narrative together. We're taking our health into our own hands, creating stronger communities, and building resources that reflect our truth. You don't have to navigate this season alone. You are supported, you are seen, and you are held in the highest regard. Thank you for joining me today on Melanated Menopause Unlocked. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone you know who needs this conversation. Now you can join us again in our private Facebook group, follow us on IG, and our newsletter on Substack. And until next time, I'm Sharon Harris Rodriguez, walking with you, learning with you, and cheering for your healing every step of the way. Bye-bye for now.